All right, people, welcome. This is Markets. We want to give you our review of the past week, which was the week of April 6 to 10. Markets always gives you good advice. Now, for some technical reason, our prediction video, well, it simply had some technical issues, and we we could not have it published on YouTube, yes. But hey, Uruemarkets Markets always finds a way around it to share with you what you should know about the market. So what we'll do is to show you the trades that Uruemarkets Markets called, the explanations Uruemarkets Markets gave on our Telegram's channel, so that you can see and understand what Uruemarkets Markets is doing for you. All right, so we'll make this as quickly as possible. April 6 came. This was Monday. Markets shared something interesting. Markets shared our confluence points, which you can see right there. Those are the confluence points. The confluence points are where price will hit and reverse, where price will take liquidity and move. Okay, and looking at it almost looks like a board game. Pick this liquidity, move on to this one, pick it, drop, pick. There was huge liquidity here, picked, move, and that is what we expected to play out here. And we will show you if they did play out. The market was there to share everything with you. The market made calls, asked you to buy or sell, and definitely you profited. And again, just to say it right from the beginning, this week was 100% in accuracy of our predictions and the calls we made. We'll find out as we go. So here, the market said sell. This was on Monday, yes, at about this time the market said sell good. Did it sell? Let's find out. All right, there you go. Right there, the market's told you sell it. And look at that. Look at that massive. And take note of where the market said the entry. This is sniper entry. This entry is, we saw that this was the last place the buyers could reach, and then it dropped. Look at it right there. And look at that massive sell. You see, it pushed and pushed and pushed down. And we said, we updated you, gold is fighting hard not to sell, but it has to sell, just as we analyzed. The analysis was in the video that has some technical issues. And then we move on. Okay, we called another sell again. Okay, when we noticed price peaked, said sell again, and hey, it did. It did. Gold is, see where gold is right now. Our sell prediction is very much active. All right, so we asked you, hey, that's what you should do. The sell-off is happening just as the markets said it will. Okay, so then while men were sleeping, the market pushed up. All right, we understand why this pushed up. There was, like we showed you earlier, there was that massive liquidity right under there. So the price came. Where is that? Where is that image? Okay, it should be this one. Good. This massive liquidity pushed that price up. Now we read liquidity from two charts, and these charts carry different times. So we read liquidity from different timelines, from different charts that give out different times. We'll show you where that comes from. And currently with the markets has something beautiful we'll show you during our prediction for next week, the week of April 13 to 17, which is starting tomorrow. Today is Sunday, April 12th, 2026. Okay, so let's just show you what happened that week. Look at that. The markets while men were sleeping. This is midnight, The market pushed. The market sneaked in on us. It sneaked in and went up. But we caught it right here. The market saw, "Hey, we caught you there. You can't go beyond that." And definitely it could not go beyond that. Look at that. The market said, sell it right there. And even after saying sell gold right there, the market went on to explain why that sell is called. The beautiful thing with the market, you need to understand why, the reason why you are going in for a buy or for a sell, you need to understand why. And if you understand that from a bigger perspective, a bigger point of view, definitely the market will not outsmart you. You definitely will always be in front of the market because the market has to follow your trails. So look at what the market said here. The market said, hey people, can you see the 6 months green arc crossing above in this chart, which is talking about this arc, this green that you're seeing cross here? That is our 6 months gone arc. The market said what should happen in the market right now is that gold will start sliding behind this arc looking for liquidity. When it picks the liquidity, it will then go towards the 6 months gone arc to break it. Our buyers, our sell buyers is already happening. Look at that. That's what the markets explain. So rather than simply just saying buy and sell, the markets offer educational value, training, knowledge. That's what the markets give. The markets explain what the technical structure is saying. And look at that. We gave that sign. We drew this arrow that said market should, come down, go up a little bit. And that is the sell happening. And what happened right there? Right where the markets put it. So sell from here, it will drop. And look at that. Look at the previous image. This is the previous image. The markets told you sell it right there. Look at that. We caught the last candle stick that went in there, broke this, pierced this liquidity, but could not continue upwards, and then it dropped. And look at this. This was a big sell of gold. It dropped and then it kept dropping. Look at that. The sell is still going on, going down. You see, that's what the markets is here to do, guide you. It did not go beyond this last candle that we said this is where the buying will stop, and it did stop there, and it continued downward. Look at that. And why did I stop? It went on even further down. Look at that. Look at, so let's take you back there again. The sell started right here. We explained why it will be a sell. We told you that it will not go toward this Gann arc. There is so much bearish momentum. There's so much downward force here, so it will dare not go. Our technical structure is what we rely on 100%. It will not go towards that. Instead, it will come down. And what happened? It started coming down. We saw it. It went down even further. We saw it. And it even went down more right there. And then it came and it hung on the 6 months last angle, as you can see it right there. The 6 months last angle is the green. Anything green on this chart is 6 months. Anything golden is yearly. Anything quarterly is purple. All right, anything purple is quarterly. So just have that in mind as you follow Udwa markets in this journey. So right there, that was where the selling stopped. And then Udwa markets, this is the full sell, as we told you, exit trade now. The market guides people, guides you. We see this happening. We just understood that this sell has to push down, and it did. So then the markets, educationally, we want to advise people on what to do. Hello people, Monday, April 13 is an important timeline in the current trend. Tuesday, April 21 is also another important timeline in this current trend. It is the last timeline in the present trend that will end on Wednesday, April 22, 2026, hashtag uruemarkets. So we see the timeline ahead of time and we let you know, we explain to you that, hey, Monday is an important timeline, and that Monday is the quarterly last angle, Monday stroke Tuesday. That's where you have it right there. Remarkets can see it. Remarkets explains it to you. And if I may pull in the chart so that you see it, let's do that. Let's do that for you right there. This is the important timeline that we just mentioned, this one right here. And this is on Monday, right there. So it's an important timeline that we foresee it will bend price to the upside if it drops down by Monday, which is what we will predict. So this is just the review. Let's go back to our review. We'll predict what will happen on Monday, stroke Tuesday, and into next week. All right, so what happened further? Oh my goodness. Uremarket said buy go. Can you imagine? Look at this. We told you this is the full sell as we told you. Exit trade now. And then we said buy. Buy again. Do we control the steering of the market? We know where, we see where it ends, we see where it will reverse. This is almost like knowing the road of the market. It went up here, we said buy, sell from here, and it started selling. This is the end of the sell. All right, at this point, buy. Okay, let's see. Did that prediction come true? You said buy. Okay. My goodness, look at that massive buy that the market said it will buy. Can you imagine? It's almost like the market has the steering of the gold market, Bitcoin market, US oil market, and the the currency pairs, commodities, currency, cryptos. Can you see that? Okay. So where did that go? Big move is happening in gold. We asked you to buy. If you did buy, fine and good for you. And then look at that. Right? Exactly where, look, we put our take profit right there at that yearly angle, yearly horizontal line, and it smashed it right there. Blew across it into this liquidity zone. Look at that. The result of the trade we called, the result of asking you. And if you notice, the risk is because you see where it is buying from, we see where it's buying from and selling from. The result of the trade, what you risk is very minimal. Even if this market had come down to peak the liquidity of the quarterly, the loss wouldn't have been anything. The loss wouldn't be anything. Imagine this massive sell-off, and then you risk just this to buy again. Imagine, look at this sell, look at the risk to buy, and the risk is just very minimal. And in this case, the market did not go down, so you still have, you have your sell, now you have your buy. My goodness, that is what the market does for you people. Okay, that's what the market does. So that was the buy of the gold, and then it blew away the take profit. What was next? Oh, my goodness. What is the markets doing here? The market, the two gold trades that you saw here were shared on our Telegram channel. The two gold trades that you see here were shared on our Telegram channel. And here you can see the result. Okay, so again, sell gold. My goodness. What is the markets doing here? The markets now said sell, buy, then sell again. Hoo-hoo. Did that happen? Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. This is why we say, however the market turns, Markets is there. Look at that. Look at that. Sell, and again, very minimal risk. Look at that. It's even smaller than what was risked here. The risk taken here was very small. And look at that massive push down. Look at that. Look at that, people. Sell, But no time is lost. No time is lost. Sell here, buy here, sell again, because we seem to have the steering of the market. Okay, let's see how far this went. Goodness. Goodness me. Look at that. It dropped. It dropped back into this liquidity zone. Again, this is why we say, however the market turns, uruemarkets is there to see it and tell you this sell was a good sell. Look at that. Look at that. So three straight trades, three trades, all very, very profitable. All very. Join uruemarket. Stay with uruemarket. Don't go anywhere. Nowhere else do you have all of this. You have uruemarkets call out trades for you, uruemarkets predicting the markets for you, uruemarkets explaining why we predict technically. We don't assume, we don't guess, we show you the technical reasons why we're asking you go in there for a sell, go in there for a buy. Technical reasons, technical, purely technical. And technicals don't change. These lines will always remain here until the end of this year. Next year we draw another one. All right, these lines are here constant. They don't shift. But the news can shift. News results can be, manipulated and stuff. But these lines, these are the technical structure that is used, and that is what the market relies on. Okay, so you can see it right there. You see when the trades were called. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the time too. The time it was called, the maximum profit that the trade gave. And again, the market says sell. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. What happened here? This went down again. This went down again. So if you entered right there, the market told you enter right there. And again, there are reasons why we called this. There was a confluence of timeline and liquidity, confluence of trend line and liquidity. We saw it right here on the chart. On another chart, remember we look at our market from different charts. So this was a brief sell because this sell is looking good, waiting to pierce the support of and go down. All right, so it went down as we can see. Let's see the next slide, next image, to know what happened after that. Okay, where was that? And then let's say this is where we are. Okay, we asked for another sell and then it went down. Okay, so let's see. Oh, good Lord, it pierced. It pierced. We saw when this pierced. Hey, people, just as we just told you that we want to break this support, and we have broken it. Look at that. The support was broken. So this was a big one. This was a big one too. And then after it broke that, price retraced, went back up. We cut it again. We cut it right there and said, hey, it will drop down. The sell will happen. Our sell buyers is still active. Even with the CPI news just released, our sell buyers will be active. First sell of the day went well, which was this one. Expecting more sells. Okay. Bam. Right there. Now this one tried to test our stop, okay, but still, even with the minimal risk, it did not get there. This sell tried to test our stop. We were too quick. Yes, we were too quick to put the entry where we did. We should our entry should have been at the yearly golden line that price just touched and retraced, as you can see. Nevertheless, The sell is back in. Monitor your trades. Our 100% accuracy prediction for this week is still intact. This was what wanted this move or wanted to test our 100% accuracy for this week, but it did not. It did not. So it went down. And then what happened, right? When we were just with our phone, we shared with you the result of the trade. All right, just look at that. It did not it did not get close to the, it did try, but hey, we, it was stopped right there, and then price started going. So the sell did happen. Look at that. And then we shared with you our confluence. The confluence, good. I told you that we saw the confluence. This was a confluence that pushed price down, and when it went back up, this was the confluence that dropped this price. You can see these confluences are confluences of yearly trend line with liquidity. That's what you have right there. Join this Telegram channel, people. Join this Telegram channel and get value for yourself. Get value. Udra Markets is here not just to ask you buy and sell, but to educate, to inform you the reason, and the main reason, the primary reason we tell you look at this market is technical, purely technical, nothing sentimental, nothing guess. So that is the reason why the markets have raked in consistently, weekly, 97 to 100% accuracy in all of this. So join the markets, stay with us as we will now be predicting what will happen next week, which is the week of April 13 to 17. Thank you very much, people. Remember, join these Telegrams channel so that you can get value for yourself. See you in the next video. This is Urue Markets.